Hello and welcome to The Bowl Show, all thanks to Bowls Australia and powered by Tripperdeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripperdeal. We've arrived at the final two events of the Australian Open in 2025. The singles disciplines are here. It's been a big season on The Bowl Show, and even though it may be our penultimate episode of the year, that does not mean we are putting the cue in the rack, as today we witnessed the pristine bowling on show in the women's singles final. Val Febbo here as always. Hello Val, how are you?
I'm great, Jordan. I'm so looking forward to this one. This is going to be a brilliant show. The AO singles final is one of the most coveted events, not just in Australia, but the world. So if you make it and if you win it, you are indoctrinated as a superstar of the sport. So looking forward to it.
Cannot wait for this. Of course, we wouldn't be here without Aero and their Actuality logo. Personalise your set of Aero bowls with any logo you wish. Aero's patented process prints onto your bowl permanently in full colour. So be sure to visit Aero Bowls and get your hands on these premium bowls. Let's open with some news firstly from across the bowls world, and this is all thanks to OMF. Better sleep, better performance every match, every day. And Bowls Australia's annual awards night will move to a new extended eligibility period for its next staging, introduced to align with the planned return of an in-person event in 2026. So the 2024/25 awards night will celebrate an expanded window of achievement, covering performances and contributions across July 1st, 2024 through to December 31, 2025, instead of concluding as it was to be June 30, 2025. So extended eligibility period, Val, and the awards nights moved to an online event during the years of the COVID pandemic, but great to hear that it's going to go back to an in-person event next year.
Yeah, Jordan, it's great. And I had the pleasure of being at the last in-person event in 2022 on the Gold Coast, and it was awesome. It was great to celebrate so many people in the sport. We inducted a lot of Hall of Fame legends. Steve Glasson and Rob Perella were both inducted there. So it was really awesome, and celebrating and being there with a lot of the big wigs of Australian bowls. You sort of walk a little bit taller, even though you're just a little pleb down here. So, no, it's great to see that it's going back to an in-person night, and there'll be a lot more coming in terms of news and where that will be. So stay tuned.
Don't be fooled. This man over here is a big wig. As we move on,
I'm humble, Jordan.
As we move on, it's time for Have You Heard? All thanks to Audica. Be hearing healthy with Audica. What have you got for us this week, Val?
Now, this is big. Because like Uncle Sam says, we want you. We need your support. Become a Bowls for Brisbane 2032 Barracker. Now, this is just to throw your support, Jordan, behind Bowls getting into the Olympics. Of course, we have that match on October 29. The teams have been announced. We're really looking forward to that. We had the launch at Club Pine Rivers a couple of weeks ago, which is just, it's so exciting that we've got this happening. And you can go to bowls.com.au and just be part of history. So when Bowls earns Olympic and Paralympic inclusion, you will know that you helped make it happen. So go to bowls.com.au and sign up. Become a Bowls for Brisbane Barracker. All you need to do is put in your name and your email address and you're in. I'm a Barracker. I'm going to make Jordan become a Barracker.
I will be.
And anyone out there, Connor and Kira, our producers out here, Beamsy, I know he's not here today, but he's becoming a Barracker. Everyone is. But yeah, we really want you to get behind this because our sport deserves to be part of the Olympic program. It was part of the Paralympic program. It's something that I feel very strongly about, and I know a lot of bowlers out there do as well, because when sports showpiece event rolls around, this is a pretty darn big sport. And fingers crossed that we can find our way there.
Yeah, absolutely. A worthy cause. Makes sense. Get bowls in the Olympics and the Paralympics. Let's make it happen. All right, let's get stuck into today's feature match on the Bowl Show, and it's the women's singles final. Val, take us through our competitors for Right at Home, the Right Care Right at Home, Australia's premier in-home care provider.
So Olivia Cartwright, she has had an unbelievable run through this tournament. She's the challenger in a way because she did take down Taylor Bruce, who was the world singles champion in 2023, 21-1 in her first round knockout match. But then she's coming up against Dawn Heyman, and Dawn, we know what Dawn's done. This is the big one for her. Like we said with Corey Wedlock last week, that major singles title had eluded him. Well, this is the one that Dawn Heyman so desperately wants. She's been in the final once before. She's lost to Kelsey Cottrell a couple of times in some big moments. She beat Kelsey. She beats Ziti Zalina Ahmad, who's a two-time Com Games gold medalist. And she's in the decider. She's the experienced campaigner for the first time. She will be desperate to take home gold.
All right, looking forward to it. Our coverage of the women's singles final at the 2025 Australian Open begins right after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripadeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripadeal. We're here at the Broadbeach Bowls Club for the women's singles final at the 2025 Australian Open. Let's crack into the action.
Playing without pressure and expectation now. It's, as you well know, Linz, after recently being retired, it's kind of nice, right?
It's lovely. Just good fun now.
Underway here. The women's singles final. Olivia Cartwright to lead us off the mat.
Yeah, first end's always hardest, I think, where there's a little bit of nerves around, understandably. So, yeah, Liv's just a yard short or so. Should be a little bit tight, I would think, physically, and just, yeah, wait till those muscles relax and off she goes.
Yeah, we saw it a lot in the men's pairs, but that first bowl dropping that metre or so short, especially after you roll the jack seems to sort of float along the green a little bit further, that yard or so. So it'll be interesting to note if they catch on to that or not.
Jack runs a little bit quicker than the bowls. Sometimes it doesn't always run the same, does it?
Looking to pass this time for Olivia. It'll do so nicely.
Played it well here.
Really well.
Yeah, I love talking to Liv pre-game there. Not really a lot of sign of nerves. She really backed herself and she's up for this challenge. And yeah, love to see that with the young ones coming through. Absolutely nothing to lose. And that's all that confidence. It's based on the fact she's done the work. I don't think, as you'd know very much so about, you can't have confidence or fake confidence if you haven't put the effort in first.
No, absolutely. Preparation comes from... confidence comes from preparation, there's no doubt. So... yeah, there's nothing worse than going into an event where you haven't prepared properly. It's the first thing you'll blame when things aren't going well. So we see Liv on this grandstand side of the rink, or the clubhouse side of the rink. Nice weight. Green looks to be nicely paced. There's a nice bit of finish on it.
Yeah, I think it's a touch sort of slower than it has been traditionally, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know, the greens run beautifully here, but it's probably around that sort of 15-ish mark, which is a really nice pace and allows for good draw bowls and good shot play.
I think when you guys won your world triples, it was running well, wasn't it? Like
It was schmick.
humming.
It was it was going nicely. And you know, my first bowl of that world triples final was about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches away. I'm like, oh, okay, I found it. And from then on, we had a successful finals. So
Try to keep the surprise look off your face.
I did. Yeah, really important to get this first end under the belt, just with some good bowls.
Yeah, effort there from Liv. Well, she's grouped 3 really good bowls there within a mat length of the jack. It's a good start. I think from Dawn's perspective, her sort of strength is her big whack, you know, her big hit. So I guess, you know, key for her is to her first 2 bowls try to put her under pressure, and if she does get into trouble, she's got that nice big hit on her.
Not quite waiting strong enough that time for Dawn, but it's one from it. She'll take the first lead in the singles final. 1-0 thanks to Tripadeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripadeal, www.tripadeal.com.
We're going to take a quick break here on the Bowl Show, but stick around for more action on the other side. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripper-Deal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripper-Deal. Let's get back into the bowls action.
She's changing hands instead. She's going to try out this backhand now.
I actually really like that tactic. Dorney's played quite a few good ends on this grandstand side. Liv hasn't really, when she was playing on the other side, hasn't really hit the line lens.
Yeah, she's been in the zone, but not quite on top of it.
Look at this changeover.
Fantastic.
And hit the line.
Very, very good there from Liv. Good to get on top of that and not let Dorney have a free rein.
Yeah, you're playing your opponent's same hand, can get in their way and put them off a little bit, so a good tactic.
Sun beaming down here at Broadbeach. Superb opener from Liv. Dawn passing as well.
Olivia is definitely a bit of a fighter, a bit of grit about her, which I love. We spoke about that prior to the game, the confidence. But you know, she was invited to trial just recently with the Australian women's team. Natasha Van Eldeck had an injury, so called her in last minute and by all accounts played extremely well and wasn't out of place with the top 10 women in the country.
No, that's for sure. Played it down at Terralgan on the carpet as part of the Commonwealth Games trials and played really well. Yeah, she fitted in really well with the girls and certainly wasn't out of her element, that's for sure. So we also selected Liv for the Oceania event at the end of last year. It was her first international away with the girls, and I think she really enjoyed it and she performed very well. So obviously coming off that carpet at Moama set her in good stead for a carpet event.
Yeah, interestingly, a lot of the games up at the Australian Open are on carpet now, with two lovely indoor surfaces at Helensvale, Paradise Point. There's a lot of synthetics around, which is very advantageous if you've got a carpet in your home club.
Yeah, both of those carpets at those clubs are high quality as well. We'll see Helensvale's newly laid or recently laid. Dawney's looking to trail the jack here, but she's got it.
Shot.
Oh, that's a shot.
Dawn Heyman.
That's a shot. Just the one, but a really good one. Liv finds herself with nothing past. You see the replay. Gets the jack 4 on the replay. Nudges it past Liv's bowl.
She's definitely very good at snuffing out momentum changes in games, Dawney.
Some shot from Dawn Heyman. Thanks to Right at Home, improving the quality of life for those we serve. Just hit a flush for that trail by Liv. Now one up with a pair of bowls remaining.
I guess the good news for Liv is that she's just changed from this side of the rink, so she knows it. I think just a confident draw down there. Doesn't want to be short. Give herself a chance to get to the bowl. She's only one down, but confident draw. Weight's nice. Oh, she's got the jack and it's just gone to Dawney's back bowl. Great shot.
Yeah, she's still one down, but it's probably not as risky as it was before. She only had one in the head prior to this shot and just got a little bit too much of the jack and still one down, but 2 in the head, as we said. And most she can go down is 2 at the moment. Couple of feet for Dawney to play with here.
Back on her favoured hand, still staying on that backhand draw. She's probably got 14 inches or so to score. Not quite. Track was good.
Yeah, a little bit tentative on the draw, which is understandable when Liv's just behind the jack.
Great crowd in today for finals day here at the Australian Open.
Oh, it's such perfect weather, winter time on the Gold Coast. The sun at this time of day, it's just a nice warmth. It's such a wonderful place to come watch bowls and play bowls, and just be part of the atmosphere. I'm obviously biased. This is my hometown, but everyone, you just got to come along. If you're a bowls supporter, a bowls player, just a lover of the game, get to the Australian Open on the Gold Coast in June every year. There's not a better place to be.
Started off a bit cool at the start of this week, and the wind was a bit fresh, wasn't it? Like there was days where sort of players, you know, still in their hoodies, but well, you were because you're a cold frog, but. But it's warmed up as the week has progressed.
Yeah, the sun definitely makes a difference. If the sun's out, we're going okay. When it disappears, bye-bye 10 degrees.
But I tell you what, at 5 o'clock, it's cold. Like, yeah, just it looks a bit pushy heading into this direction towards green 3.
Yeah, they definitely don't quite have as much run on there.
No. 2 different paces potentially. I always think every time I come to the Gold Coast for the AO or in winter, the days are a lot warmer. Like I'm from Wollongong, down south of Sydney. Days are a lot warmer, but as soon as that's like the sun goes down at 5 o'clock, I feel like the nights are just as cold.
I'll tell you what, as
home.
someone from Melbourne, I'm not sure if I can really pick up what you're putting down here.
Fair
It's a
enough.
summer holiday for me.
Fair enough, Liam, as Dorney plays an absolute howler again. Made the correction. Liv just asking the question, where is that sitting in relation to the jack? Just wanting to know if she can still play the same hand or a changeover is required. It's a bowl short of jack.
Nice confident draw here from Liv, trying to trail the jack, and if she misses, she gets herself some nice position in behind the jack. Still running, she's close. Yeah, that's a good shot. Just rocks back off it.
Great angle from bird's eye view right up there. Still just a 1 to Dorney.
Good shot. Dorney looking to do the same. Trail the jack around the corner, giving herself some position if she misses.
Liked it off the mat, Dawn, stalking it down.
Linz, you're a local. What time of the day does the green drop off?
Oh, I'd say, yeah, probably around 4. 3:30 to 4, you know, a little bit earlier as we get into winter, but that, yeah, 3:34. And you can see it, you know, that if you're playing social bowls or a tournament, you can see it across the green as every rink seems to be dropping a heap of bowls that yard or 2 short. So it is something to be very aware of. I don't know if it's the grass up here or...
What a
wow.
shot.
Great job.
And a fist pump there from Liv Cartwright. Loving that. That's a shot. Nice and positive there from Liv. Cracking shot as we see the replay.
Just held nicely past the front. She really set that end up well. Here we see a bit of emotion from Liv.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Body language suggests it's a bit quick, Linz, but it's pushy into this direction. She's not far away.
She sits on something.
Oh,
she's
what an effort.
just gone through the hole. Did give it a chance though, which when you're down, it's the first thing you want to be able to do.
Wasn't far off.
Big moment here.
Should be the first multiple for Liv of the final. Can she add to it?
What hand would you play here, Linz?
Well, I think something similar to what she'd been playing, but she did start with, she did 2 on this side and 1 on the other, and she could probably, yeah, play either here. She knows both sides quite well already.
She can afford just to get to her second shot there, or if she's just around it, potentially even just draw inside Dawn's closest bowl at the back.
Yeah, there's definitely less danger on this forehand side. All in the pace now, needs every bit of run.
Any movement on that bowl there is
in.
close. Yeah,
That's well played.
should do it.
Looks like she has. Olivia Cartwright pumped up.
She promoted her front bowl too, but I don't think it's quite made it. 3 it is.
That is really going to launch her back into this final.
Stick around for more action on the Bowl Show after the break. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripper Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripper. Before we head back out to the rink at Broadbeach, our major partners in Right at Home know all about ensuring you have the perfect support system in place to help you achieve your goals, whether it be at home or on the bowling green. So, thanks to Right at Home, let's catch up with Australian emerging jackaroo and Australian Open champion Jack McShane.
My name's Jack McShane, I'm 19 and I'm from Rydalmere in Sydney. My first experience bowling could have been when I was about 4 or 5. My parents took me down to the local and played every sport I could, so tried to get my hands on it and yeah, just went from there. I love the mental aspect of the game. It's very challenging. Sometimes you can be out there for 9 or 10 hour days, and then also the social aspect as well. It's so good to meet new people all the time. So many stalwarts over the years who I've been able to look up to, such as Aaron Wilson and Nathan Rice, Aaron Sheriffs and the rest of them. So it's been good to be able to slowly start to follow in their footsteps and play BPL with a lot of them.
He's very close. What a start this is. Well, let's just be back.
To be able to make the Right at Home Emerging Jackaroos squad was amazing. It took a lot of time and dedication to get me into the position where I could be selected, and so I was over the moon when it came out. I would have to say the recent World Indoor success was unreal, and also to be able to have my parents come across for that over to Scotland with me was just something I'll never forget. Maryland's Bowling Club has been amazing for me. They've supported me in every aspect of the game, both on and off the green, in taking time away from the sport, and so I wouldn't be nowhere near where I am now without them. My support network, similar to Right at Home in their help, would be my friends, family, that I have so many who are around me, and then also lots of club mates as well who I can trust with so many different aspects of my game, again, both on and off the green. I've achieved lots of really amazing things recently, but it has honestly been a lot to handle, and so to have my friends and family to sort of hold me down and keep me grounded has been really, really good. I would have to say the best thing about coming to the Gold Coast for the Australian Open would have to be the weather. This time of year, the weather up here is always a treat. Not too hot, but not too cold, and the sun seems to always be shining. I tell you what, recently there hasn't been too much downtime, as bowls has been very full on, but if I can get away from the sport, I like to chill and hang out with my mates, and then also I love a game of golf as well. There's way too much I need to say, and there's way too many people I need to thank. But in particular, my parents and my close friends and family and club mates. I wouldn't be nowhere near where I am today without them. All their support, love and nurturing of me, something amazing. And all of these achievements have been great for me, but it's mainly for them as well.
15 shots to 10.
It would be fair to say, from what we've seen, Liv has scored more in that direction that she just scored in than going in this direction in the game.
Yeah, I think, and probably because it's been a little bit looser, I feel that way. Like Dawnie's really found this backhand coming in this direction, you know, really solidly and put Liv under a lot of pressure. That way's the other direction's been a little bit freer.
Yep.
A bit more of a free grab for Liv at times.
Yep.
Really nice opener here, just needs to run to the jack.
Great shot.
Lovely start. Here comes Olivia Cartwright.
Right on the line, inches off the front of the jack.
I was going to say, Kaz, how do you find it? Like, Dawnie's probably been the better player, just as the scoreboard would indicate, at 15-10. Someone's coming back at you. What's your mentality when you're out there?
I think it's just stick to your process, you know, like, you know, what Dawn's been doing so far has been working, right? She's been beating it to the jack, putting that consistent pressure on your opposition. So that would be my idea, is just to keep at that. Keep putting her under pressure. It's hard to get out of trouble every end if you're under pressure with your first two. You're like, sooner or later, you're going to crack. So, I mean, that's key for both of these girls.
Another nice bowl going in here from Liv. Just needs to get on the line as well.
Yeah,
very nice.
Good shot.
It's obviously the form that has seen her make it all the way through to the women's singles final in one of the biggest and probably best events in the world. The ripe old age of 21 now. She turned just a couple of days ago.
It's not a bad payday, regardless, for a 21-year-old.
There's some way to celebrate.
Yeah. Well, Liv, I'd be just looking to beat Dawn's back bowl with this one. What she doesn't want to do is put one right next to the shot bowl or give Dawn any sort of target where she can manufacture a shot, because at the moment Dawn hasn't got a lot on.
Yeah, she swapped hands, thrown it out a little bit.
Well, it's better than next to it, that's for sure.
Yeah. A little bit in no man's land. She's covering her face with that one, Liv.
Laughing.
Not quite where she wanted, but
Well.
yeah, again, not a target there. Dawn just looking for a little bit of movement on any one of these bowls here. Try and fatten up the target.
It's an effort here.
Get a bit of movement onto the jack. Really good bowl. Second shot.
Good shot. Yep. Take your medicine. Good second in there.
Yeah, played that really well, Dawny.
Well, Liv's weight was really good with her last bowl. I'd just try and halve a grass or even a bit more and just get to that back bowl of Dawny's on the forehand, behind the jack.
Yeah, making that back on your jack.
Yep. As a player, you need to preempt what your opposition's going to play. So Dawny's best shot is up and over on the shot bowl and popping the jack to her back bowl.
Yeah, I think Dawny can't afford to play too much weight. If she gets onto Livs with big weight,
Yep.
she's popping herself out. So good call there from Kaz. Could be a coach one day, mate.
One day.
One day.
One day.
Really well played.
That's good.
Anything in behind there is really handy.
Not quite the right side of the line if Liv was probably looking to be on the outside of that, but it's still good. Dawny needs to be a bit careful, as you say, Lynn's just sort of confident draw shot up and over on the shot bowl, looking to get a 2 rolls on the shot bowl. Jack back.
There is a slight gap as well, I think, between the bowl and jack, so there's a chance of a little peel off with no jack movement, which is also advantageous for Dawny. A couple of options on here.
Weight's really good. Really good.
That is a
That's
shot and a half. Well played, Dawn Heyman.
That is a great shot.
Could it be close? Liv looks...
Dawny's got the shot here. That, as we see the replay, Weight bang on point. Jack just peels through, little slide off her own bowl. I think she's done enough. Yeah, fist
Pumped
pump.
up. She is pumped up. Out comes the measure. Yeah, I think it's Dawny.
No, Liv's.
Oh, it is Liv.
There you go.
I think Dawny thought she had it as well. And it actually looked like from the commentary box that she had it. So still a good shot.
Stick around for more action on the Bowl Show after the break. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripperdeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripperdeal. We now head back out to our competitors on the green.
Treated to a good one here. Dawn Heyman got off to a hot start, winning the 3 first ends. 5 zips she led it. And Olivia Cartwright has really found her feet over the last 5 or 6 ends to make a fist of this final. Another handy opener.
Needs to keep running here, Liv. Just dropped a little bit short of the jack. Such a good line. Still one for Dawny.
First to it on this end. Don't think either of those bowls are going to be the end winner. Yeah, good grouping there for Dawny. Weight's very good. Correction for Liv, 1 yard.
bit shy again. Track was good. Left the door open for Dawnie to nail it here. Really put the pressure on. Very well played, Dawn Heyman. Can't leave that open for her too often. She'll make you pay.
She will make
The
you
Dawn
pay.
Heyman fan club excited with that one.
They've gone up. Well, pressure bowl here for Liv. Second shot would be a great result here for Liv on the draw.
She's changed up her hand. It's gonna
Needs to
get
get
back in. Just hanging off there. This is a big moment in the match.
Just 5 away, 3 up. Dawn has found the track once again.
Yep,
It's a drop inside her own.
that is in the mix.
And you talk about pressure, this is as big as it gets for Liv Cartwright. 16-11 down on the board, 4 down on the head. Has battled a bit with all 3 of her bowls. She's going to win this title. This is probably the moment.
All 3 of Liv's bowls on the positive are bang on the line. She just hasn't found a weight. So we take a positive out of the last bowl. A line's great, 4 feet off, and she's right in the mix here.
It's away.
Is she there? Is she there?
Battling a bit.
No, she's not. Well, a little tiny fist pump there from Dawn Heyman on the walk-up.
It's going to be 4 for Dawn. She is 1 shot away from her first AO singles title.
Just a loose end for Liv when she didn't need it or want it.
She really felt like she was coming back hard there in that one. It's not over yet. Like sometimes the last shot is the hardest one to get.
Sometimes you want to be on 19 and get 2, so you don't have to get that last one.
Yeah, I think last night, was it last night? All the days are blending in at the moment, but Cohen Lipfin versus Aaron Sheriff, the king of the AO singles. I think he was up 20-12.
Yeah.
We were playing our fours final. Obviously, Cohen's one of our athletes in our academy and emerging Jackaroos program I look after. So was very intrigued to see how that game went. And he got back and he got back and he was scoring 1 and 1. Got a couple and he fought all the way back to whole game. And the king just too good.
Yep. 2 bowls peeled, both bowls out across the front of the jack to make a 1 to win it. What do they say, Linz? Sometimes it's not how many you play, it's when you play them.
That's true. I'm pretty sure he would have played a fair few good ones
That's
though
true.
in that match. But
That
the
is
funny,
true.
I was talking to Cohen and he said that one regret from last year's final when Aaron drew it was he wasn't close enough. He had 6 inches, whereas
Yeah.
yesterday he was right on the jack and still couldn't win it. So good start here from Liv.
No, Omar's been in some phenomenal form over the past few years, as you say. King of the singles here. But he's just got that knack of playing the big ones when they matter. Absolutely.
It's just a crazy record for the amount of games you have to play and
It
the
is.
quality of people that are in this field.
It is.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
And one man sends in his way,
Yep.
Nathan Wilson.
Yeah. Shot there from Dawnie. Yeah. Knows these greens so well, plays so well on these greens here at Broadbeach and surrounds.
Yeah, I
Cracking
feel like you can
men's final.
sense in Dawnie here. She can smell victory. Very steely, very determined. A little bit of a fist pump, bit of energy for her here. Liv needs something special. Just crossing under the head, missing the line.
Well, you're 1 shot away from victory. Holding shot.
Just lobbed it out a little bit high there.
Emotions high for Dawny.
Yeah, the heart rate would be going, I think. Even at 20-11, when you're one shot away and you're holding it,
that
you're holding
anticipation.
game. Oh,
Anticipation.
a bit of wind picking up as well.
Player in Liv's position can often think, well, I've got nothing to lose, and you play freely. Oh, she's locked on her own bowl.
That was definitely a free kind of shot. Any movement on the jack was coming right out to Liv's too.
Really good effort. Bit of a smile there from Liv.
The crowd are willing this to keep going. They want more action.
Yeah. Get a better shot. I'd probably try and just beat my own back bowl if I was Dawny. She's a little bit quick. She comes to a good spot, but it's going back.
She's gone the cover.
Yep. Just making Liv play it.
Yeah, I suppose Liv gets a jack out there. She's 3, maybe 4 down. Where Liv draws it off, she's probably won.
There's not a lot of target there, is there? But better to be safe than sorry, they say. The wind's really got up in the last couple of minutes. Well, here we go. Liv Cartwright. Down game.
Looking to extend proceedings.
She's not short. She's given it a little show. She's under.
Dawny's done it.
We have our women's singles winner for the Australian Open for 2025, Dawn Heyman. Fist pump.
She is pumped up, rightfully so. Dawn Heyman, the crowning moment here at Broadbeach. Her first Australian Open singles title, second AO title, a pairs victory in 2019 to go with it. Well deserved. What a moment, Dawn Heyman.
What a match that was. Join us on the other side of the break for the Bowl Show Awards. Back soon. Welcome back to the Bowl Show, all thanks to Tripadeal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripadeal. It's been quite the journey for Dawn Heyman, chasing that elusive singles championship at the Australian Open, but she's stuck to the task, and in 2025, the title is all hers, Val.
I'm so happy for her. So happy for Dawn. She really deserves it. She's done a lot of work to get to this point, and I remember messaging her after the final, and I said, well done, so happy for you. And she's like, I finally got it.
Yeah.
And that just shows how much it means, because you saw after the quarter and the semi when she beat Kelsey and Lena that she was visibly emotional. There were times where she didn't think she'd get through either of those matches, and she did, and was on the verge of tears after a couple of them. So to see her with this gold medal, with the trophy, just so well deserved.
Yeah, incredible story, incredible. Let's unpack this match firstly, Val, with our awards, starting with the play of the day, all thanks to Titanium Caravans. Go off-road and off-grid in total luxury. What did you pick out as the play of the day?
Well, it had to be Dawn's full count on N17 to seal the victory. She's not quite there yet, but this right here, she's up by 5, 16-11, and this looks like it's going to be the one. Look at how this bowl's tracking in, just needs to sit on her own there, and, well, that will do the job. And Dawn Heyman, that'll put her 20-11 in front, and her fans were quite over the moon with that one, because that sealed her maiden AO title.
And now the moment of the match, all thanks to DrinkWise. You won't miss a moment if you drink Wise. What's the moment of the match?
Well, I had to give something to Olivia because it was an extraordinary tournament from her. So it was her first multiple count of the match in N8, just to give her a little bit of life into this one. It was a really good bowl too. Watch it just work around. She had the perfect line for it, crashed in and made a couple there to just keep herself within touching distance. And look, it wasn't her day, but her tournament as a whole was quite splendid. The players that she beat and the players that, quite frankly, she did belt at times. You know, that 21-1 win over Taylor Bruce is something that I talk about a lot, because it just showed how good Olivia Cartwright is. And we're going to see a lot more from her over the next few years, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely a bright future for Olivia Cartwright. But our player of the match, all thanks to Tripper Deal. Roll into your next bucket list holiday today with Tripper Deal. Let's have a listen to what Dawn Heyman had to say post-match.
Singles champion 2025, how does that feel?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm a bit lost for words at the moment. This is something I've been chasing for quite a long time, and I'm just so overwhelmed to actually get the job done this time.
You played so well out there, and big credit to Liv. She really gave it to you and was coming back at you, but you kept your steely determination and kept fighting.
Yeah, no, Liv was awesome. She's had a great campaign, and she should be really super proud of herself. I know her family are, and all the crew back in Moama, so congratulations to her.
Tell us about the support. We got all your family up there, the crew back home at St John's Park, everyone here supporting you. How great does that feel as well?
Oh, it makes me feel amazing. I do it for them as much as I do for myself, and I just can't thank them enough.
Beautiful, mate. And tell us about this feeling. You know, you've won a lot of stuff, but how good is this? Your own singles title in the Australian Open.
Yeah, I can't ask for much better. Like I said, I've been chasing it for so long, and it's just such an overwhelming feeling just to get the win.
Beautiful, mate. Well, very well deserved. Congratulations. Our 2025 Women's Singles Champion, Dawn Heyman.
How good is that, Dawn Heyman? That's probably one of the best interviews of the whole AO, Val.
Yeah, it was awesome, and yeah, to see, and look, you could see the emotion on her face. I spoke about it before, about her quarter and semi-win, but you can just see how much this means to her and how elated she was to take home gold, because this is by far one of the biggest moments in her career. She's a world champion, but AOs can be harder to win at times, especially the singles with the field that you're playing, and you know, the worlds, you're not facing every single other jackaroo, and in the AO singles, you might have to. So it's it's an amazing, amazing performance. And Dawn, so happy for you, and you definitely deserve it.
Yeah, congratulations again. That's all we have time for on today's episode. Make sure to check out the entire Aero Bowls collection, including their Actuality logo. Personalise your set of Aero Bowls with any logo you wish. Aero's patented process prints onto your bowl permanently in full colour. We've put it off long enough, Val, but next week is our final episode of the 2025 Bowl Show campaign. Can't wait to bring you the action from next week. It's going to be a bit sad, but looking forward to it all the same, Val.
Can't believe it's the last one already. This goes way too quickly, but the men's singles final, you never want to miss it. There is massive history on the line here, so we won't spoil too much, even though you probably already know, but we won't spoil it. Catch you next week.
We'll catch you next week on The Bowl Show. The Bowl Show would not be possible without the generous support of Tripper Deal. Check out their tour and cruise packages to amazing destinations like Asia, Europe, Antarctica and more. Head to tripperdeal.com.au. Drink wise. You won't miss a moment if you drink wise. OMF. Sleep deeper, recover faster, perform stronger, wake up refreshed, energised and ready to dominate every game. Audica. Your hearing is our expertise. Right at home. The right care right at home. Australia's premier in-home care provider. Titanium Caravans. Service your caravan with the industry leaders Titanium Caravans. Aero Bowls, the same line every time. And of course, Bowls Australia.